Hello, my beautiful vibrant energies. I am Vibrant V and welcome to the channel. Hiya. We're doing I am doing a reading. I don't know why we are doing a reading, but when I say we, I really am including you, as in we are doing something together. Anyway, I am saying that to a Libra. I know you love a partnership, babies. Okay, so Libra, cross watcher, whoever you are, my darling, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Feel free and definitely, help to support the channel by subscribing and liking, okay? But let's get into your reading, my loves. Only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get into your reading, Libs. Let's go, babies. Okay, so for our Libra, what messages do we have? We have coffin. Oh, honey, you could have ended something and or be starting something new. We do have community. It could be in relation to friends, family, your neighbors, your community, whoever, whatever is going on around you. Oh, hey. And then we got some change going on, but we also have a false person. You got to be mindful unless you are hiding your feelings, your emotions, or something from somebody or people around you. Some of you guys, maybe that's what you're doing. You're ending the way that you communicate with your friends, your family. You are changing who you are, how you used to be, how you used to behave. Oh, honey, I really like this for you, Libra. Some of you guys, though, could just be hiding from somebody who does have an interest in you. Maybe it's someone who's who's kind of local to you or close enough to you. And I say local, you know what, whatever that means to you when local is said. We have the Nine of Wands came out. Okay, so whatever it is that used to be all this weight on your shoulders, this burden, taking all this energy and time and and involvement from you, I see you deciding that this is not worth the hassle, the energy, or the strength required, right? You're not investing any more time or energy into it. Some of you guys, maybe to the detriment of yourself with the Nine of Wands here, look at him. Who asked you, right? And that's sometimes a question we need to ask, as much as we feel like martyrs, like, oh my gosh, I've slaved away, I've done so many things, I've been carrying everyone else's burden and wands for them and, doing all the work for them. Well, baby, who asked you, right? Okay, so I feel as though you are putting an end to that because you're saying no more. These ones, other people's problems, can stay there behind me, not my problem anymore. I need to take a break, catch my breath, get my ass up and take my one my one piece of action or activity or wonder, that my responsibility, and off I go for myself. We have the Strength card that came out. Aries, Leo, Sag energy here, Libra. So some of you guys, it's requiring a lot of effort, energy, and courage from you. Strong, I'm getting a sense of needing to be courageous and strong-willed. And strong-willed, as we have the Emperor showing himself, to have what it is that you desire, my darlings. Now, yeah. Libra, considering you are a sign of partnerships, my babes, it makes sense why this would be a struggle for you. So if you do feel that you need to cut out your friends, your family, or be stronger or bolder towards them and in relation to them, I feel as though it's not the easiest thing for you to do, okay? Some of you guys, though, maybe you genuine at the point where you really just don't give a toss and you're going to speak your truth anyway, regardless what, okay? But it's taking courage. It is. I do honestly think, it's not the easiest thing for you. You guys are generally the peacemakers. You're going to try and, be the go-between between people and make sure things are okay and, try not to rock the boat and things like that. To use the cliche ways of explaining you guys, describing Libra tendencies and traits. Now, you don't have to be all that. You have other parts in your chart. You could have some fire in there that really doesn't give a toss. Who does not care. But honestly, here in this reading, it does feel like you do care. What is this Nine of Wands for you? The Two of Swords, yeah. It's a lot of, I think it was a lot of conflict for you to find your own happiness and agree and decide to choose your own happiness, ending something where you did not get the emotional investments you desired, where you feel as if you gave all you could to a scenario, my darlings. You have given up on that. Now you're trying to be honest about your truth, your happiness. I still think that's a bit of a challenge for you. I don't think it comes as easy as it does for everyone else. But it's just the Strength card here for Libra. But I do feel like you are doing that. Oh, honey, Queen of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the King of Cups. We have the Ten of Wands. This is a burden you've been carrying for a minute, potentially. But I do think you're about to hand back the responsibility, the ownership, or whatever it is to whoever else is involved. Okay. Catching her breath. Okay. Sorry, the messages are flowing and I'm just saying what I'm hearing, my darlings. Okay. The Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, and the King of Cups. There could be somebody from your past, my darlings, okay, or a situation from your past. It doesn't have to be a person, okay. In this scenario, I'm inclined to say it is a person, simply because we have two people. And yeah, the Six of Cups is very much past. It could be, you know, the whole, pardon me, twin flame type energy, whatever, if that's something that you believe and you buy into, okay. But again, I personally, on this channel, we value soulmates, we value, you know, things like that makes sense. That's not like this weird, twisty, toxic cycle of stuff, okay. Like, I'm trying to say it in the most PC way. Yuck. Okay. But I do believe in soulmates, but people that we connect with on a deep level. You know, they come, they teach us, they help us, and everything. Not every single person who comes into our life, whether or not we feel emotionally really connected to them, is here to stay. Okay, something like that. For some of you guys, maybe that's a thing here. If I'm saying that. Oh, right. We are definitely. Okay. Now I said this in whose reading did I just do just now? It was. Oh my God, how have I forgotten instantly? Virgo's reading. Jeez Louise. I feel as though there might be an energy of like, where, you know, collectively, I think we might be in a fire sign energy, right? Or it's the energy of that Leo energy that's covering us right now. I say covering us, but, you know, impacting us. But I wasn't sure because I haven't checked it in a few days to see if things have changed yet. But we're very much like, I know Leo was in, okay, Venus is in, sorry, Leo is in Venus, but in retrograde, okay. And then I don't know if it's Mars that's in, is it Mars or Mercury that's in Leo right now? Something, anyway, whatever it is. So it makes sense why we've got this fire sign energy kind of, you know, around, and it's very, again, the strength card is Leo energy, okay. Now, this could also speak of our egos as well, though. So be mindful that there's no like ego trip or some kind of power trip between you and whoever or whatever this scenario or situation is. Now, Libra, I'm actually inclined very much to say that this is an energy between you and somebody else. You need to assign yourself as to which energy you resonate with. This feminine energy here, who is kind of a go-getter, who's charismatic, who's fun, who's lively, who's bubbly, you know, likes to have a good time and things like that. Or you could be in this more stoic energy of deep emotions, deep caring, or you could be withholding it. If you're not withholding it, you're probably doing it like quite I was gonna say quite aggressively, forgive me. It's not to say it in a negative way, but like quite strongly, you know? Because Scorpios can be one of two things. They could be either calm and observant and like watch you quietly and not really say what's like what they're really observing and seeing, but they got like these underneath, you know, underneath the water, intuitively they know, like they get it, like it's bubbling and it's literally just underneath the surface, right? With them sometimes if they're like not giving very much. But then on the other hand, you got Scorpios who will just attack, like, and say and do anything. So Libs, I don't know which energy that you are in. You need to assign yourself accordingly. I personally am inclined to say I think you're more in the fire sign energy where you're kind of trying to get things done and you're trying to be bold, strong, and courageous. That's what I get, okay? And you're really just you're happy, you know, go, I want to say go lucky, not so much. You're determined. It's not go lucky, not at all. You get stuff done. You're not a mess about kind of a person. At the end of the day, you are an air sign. You like to use your mind. You like to think about things, okay, and analyze. Yes, you can sometimes get yourself in a bit of a tiz where you're kind of unsure because you're trying to make sure you keep the peace between people, etc. But here right now, I feel like you're giving that up. You're being courageous and you're going to be speaking your truth and or researching to find out something. Okay, what is this Ace of Swords here for? Ooh, the leaves. The Six of Pentacles. Ooh. The Chariot. And then the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Wands. I do believe that also came out for Virgo's reading somewhere. Okay. Right, why did I laugh? Because it's kind of like you have turned your back. Like I see it as I've turned my back on this. Or these people, or some of you guys though, I think you could be a little bit quite immersed in I wanted to say something like accountancy. So some of you guys, maybe you're doing like financial assessments, you're weighing things up, taking stock of certain things in your life. And either you don't see, the people who energetically, like who like energetic, either you don't see the energy vampires in your life, or you are aware of them, but you're choosing to ignore them while you focus on something else. That's what I get. I feel as though you've made a choice one way or the other. You are taking charge. You will be after you find out whatever it is that you find out, and or say whatever it is that you need to say coming up, Libra. I feel you're gonna feel. I don't know. I think might feel a little out of sorts, right? Did I show you guys these cards? Oh my god, I'll be losing my mind half the time. Because sometimes the thoughts like are not like a logical thing. They just come like I say what I'm see like. Do you know what I mean? The energy just flows out, and I've forgotten where I'm at or what I've done. I kind of zone into it. It's really interesting, and yeah, it makes the reading easier and it flows quicker. um, right. I want to know why though. We've come from like the Six of Pentacles, made a decision, a choice, or whatever it is, one way or the other, but then end up in this Two of Pentacles trying to make things juggle. So let's figure what this story is over here, because that's coming up for you, my darlings. So I really want to know what is that about over here for our Libras even. The Page of Cups, the Hierophant. And I'm hearing the word heading in the right direction, something like that. Okay, that's what came out. And then we have the Devil that came out in the reverse. That's very interesting. Hardly any of these cards, I believe, are in the reverse. But hey, the Devil is. Okay, so some of you guys could be detaching yourself. Oh, and the Five of Cups is in the reverse too. Some of you guys, maybe you are detaching. Unless you are hiding, your obsession, your toxicities, and your like unhealthy, unresourceful behaviors. Actually, I feel as though there's a change that's taking place with you, and you are possibly even like you're detaching yourself. I think there's a situation right coming up for you where the truth of the matter is, and you will say it or speak it or understand that about yourself. At the very least, there might be some kind of revelation, right? As you research and discover more. I feel as though you're aware you have emotions, feelings, or like there's a beginning of there's like a little bit of emotional stimulation, right? There's a little bit of a hold on a second, guys. It's the wording I want to get, but clarify this Page of Cups for me, please. I just want a little bit of a help with that. The Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and then Temperance, Two of Wands at the bottom. Okay. I don't know. Libra, there could be okay, some of you. There's a childhood connection or someone who's linked to your childhood. Now, again, this could be family or friends, like you've grown up in that, or it's neighbors in the sense of you've grown up in a particular area, there are neighbors, like it's a long-term kind of we've known each other, it's in the past, like these people or this person, right? Some of you guys, there could be oh, okay, this is weird. Some of you guys could be detaching from your like the childhood connections that you once had, or it's like okay, let me just see what it is I'm really actually hearing. I feel a sense of maturity taking place with you. I feel like you're growing up from being this like insecure individual or person who's kind of doubtful and like who wavers or not sure where to place their time, their energy, their efforts. I see you kind of growing to become more strong-willed, Libra. And it's almost like you're gonna transform into this person of wisdom. You're not this immature child anymore that people are gonna, and it's not that you were ever immature as like that. But it's like whatever it was that used to make you feel perhaps doubtful or a little insecure or a little bit, yeah, a little bit sensitive or something reactive. I feel as though you are going to gain a bit of a tougher skin, a thicker skin over time, and become a source. It's almost like you're going to use the pain that you once experienced or the lack of security or insecurities you once had, but you're going to use that now to guide other people out of their own toxicities, their own issues. And I think it means you're gonna like open up a pathway for them now to make better choices and decisions in which direction to go. I feel almost like I want to say that, Libra, you are the truth. If that makes any, I'm so sorry. Like that's what I'm hearing. This is not even how I speak. I don't. Please, you're the truth. Like that's not my language. But yeah, I do feel like it's through working, being determined, and being patient, and like really taking relevant steps and actions coming up for you. It's going to lead you into a more empowered state. But it's kind of like people are going to come to you for wisdom. Hey, oh, I like that. Oh, I love a wise person. Oh, I do, Libra. Any cards to clarify for Libra or messages from the Romance Oracle deck for you guys? Now, it doesn't have to be just about romance. It could be friends, family, relative. It doesn't even matter. A random acquaintance, it could be too. So, yeah. First card out is, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Then we've got healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. What did I say? You're transforming and growing, you're maturing. And then release your ex. Honey, you are listen, okay, so maybe it's not just you helping people detach from their toxicities. You are detaching from unhealthy relationships or people who may have some kind of obsession with you as well. Like I genuinely feel someone here, there might be a scenario where someone might be a little bit obsessed with you. They might be hiding that could be hidden from you, but I feel as if you're trying to remove yourself from that. There's like a sense of wisdom here, maturity that's taking place for you. You research to understand and to grow, and as a result, it's going to cause you to head in a different direction. You're going to make different and better choices, but I do think it's going to cause a little bit of shakiness and insecurity or doubtfulness within yourself at first, but that's going to change quite rapidly. That's what I see. Some of you guys though, you could be guiding young people as well. I don't know, you could be a guidance counselor, you could be someone who works with young people in any kind of a unit, or I don't know. Some of you guys, I want to say baby and mother units as well. That came out randomly. That's not even what I saw in the cards, but I just heard it. So there's something here where I feel as though you work with younger people to help them, separate themselves from things that, effectively don't make sense, that restrict them, that are kind of and not very healthy. There we go. That's the best way. It's unresourceful or unhealthy for them. That's kind of what I get. Some of you guys maybe might be detaching from your own unhealthy and toxic kind of behaviors too. Okay. Sorry. It is safe to say it is safe to love. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents and release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Honeys, I feel that's what you're doing. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring as well. Okay. So not everything is like a scaremongering type thing. Maybe, okay. You've got to trust and be open to the concept of, like it's safe to love, okay, for it to happen in the first place. But some of you guys, there's work that needs to be done before you can truly live in that joy and abundance. Some of you, it may not even have anything to do with you. You are quite aware that it's safe to love, but maybe you're dealing with other people who have kind of family issues, or maybe your family is holding you back. I don't know, something like that. And then we have release your ex. So either you and or someone, in your energy needs to release their ex as well, okay? But I do feel like maybe that's more you. So, or I don't feel like you need to. I feel like you are and you will. Like that's what the truth I get, the revelation, or the you're gonna explore, research, and understand. Like I think it's just the truth that's gonna happen. It just is. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I feel you leaving me behind. See, I told you, you are separated from bullshit. I hide behind material things. And then the last card I'm going to take is, I look for you everywhere. What did I say? This is not, I don't think this is you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, again, I speed over some of these because this is not, if I don't get a sense that it's an actual love reading, I don't really resonate on these cards too strongly. I just throw them out there for those of you who it resonates with in some way, shape, or form. And some of the messages aren't necessarily just romantic. They are, sorry, as I said romantic because just before I placed these cards on the deck, I did see romantic feelings. That's why I said that. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I don't know if I said that to you guys from before, but yeah. Again, like I said, I'll just be talking in the readings. I'm not sure what the messages are always. So yeah, Libs, I just honestly feel as though, I got distracted now. I forgot what I was trying to say. I feel as though you are doing these things. You are kind of, it's not even a cleansing of your energy per se, but I just think it's just honestly, I feel a sense of maturity, wisdom, and making more sensible, wiser choices and honest choices for yourself. And I absolutely flipping love it. Flipping love it. I do for you, babes. Well done. So Libs, thank you so much. Please subscribe. That would help the channel. I appreciate the support in that form. And also give it a thumbs up if any of this resonated with you. Okay? Thank you, my darlings. Take care. Bye.